right, hello and welcome. I'm Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. I'm working from home today. It's early in the morning here on the 21st of January, 2021. And last night, well, yesterday, Joe Biden was inaugurated and became our president. And I'm very grateful for that. But I want to share, and the purpose of this video is to share an immigration-related executive order that came out of the White House in Joe Biden's first day of the presidency, all right? And so what I'll do is I'll share my screen briefly. I won't go too deep into it, but we'll explain what the executive order says, and I'll share a little bit about what it means, all right? So here we are. I'm gonna bring this screen over here. All right, hopefully you can see that. Yeah. So January 20th, here it is. This is the subject is called a review of an interim revision to civil immigration enforcement and removal policies and priorities, all right? There's a little bit of an introduction here. It includes a 100-day pause on certain removals, all right? And we'll look at it. So the first thing that really goes into is it's asking ICE to do a comprehensive review of its policies, practices concerning immigration enforcement, all right? It acknowledges that due to limited resources, DHS can't respond to every single immigration violation and remove all people who are outside of immigration status in the United States, all right? Like, there's no possible way that they could do that. All right. And so what they're going to do is they're going to create some logical priorities. And the priorities that they're creating are depending on, first, national security. So if there's any suspected terrorism, espionage, anything like that, those will be prioritized for deportation. Two is border security. So people apprehended at the border while attempting to enter unlawfully, and it specifies the date, on or after November 1st, 2020, they will be removed as second priority. And then third priority is public safety. And with public safety, they're focusing on people who have been convicted of an aggravated felony, all right? And so, and it says, and are determined to pose a threat to public safety, which is interesting. It makes me wonder if there's any, I mean, you know, there are aggravated felons out there that, you know, technically you can be an aggravated felony even if you sold like 1 ounce of a controlled substance. Theoretically, that's drug trafficking. So would somebody in that situation be determined to really pose a threat to public safety? I mean, that's a good question. But anyway, these are the priorities. I'm excited that there are these new priorities. It says these priorities shall apply not only to the decision to issue, serve, file, or cancel a notice to appear, but also to a broad range of other discretionary enforcement decisions, including deciding whom to stop, who to question, who to arrest, whom to detain or arrest, or detain or release rather, whether to settle, dismiss, appeal, or join a motion on a case, and whether to grant deferred action or parole. All right? So, and then it says, in addition, all enforcement and detention decisions shall be guided by DHS's ability to conduct operations and maintain custody consistent with applicable COVID-19 protocols. I'm not going to go through the rest of it. Aside from this, where it says there's an immediate 100-day pause on removals, all right? And so they want to give 100 days going into effect on January 22nd, where there are not going to be any deportations, and they're going to make sure that during this pause there is a rational and well thought out understanding of what the priorities are, what the priorities need to be, and they'll be hearing from the director of ICE, who will be explaining all of this. All right, and so I mean, bottom line is, this isn't like earth-shattering. A lot of it goes back to the enforcement priorities that we had under the Obama administration. I think it's a little bit more nuanced here, and it's a limited order, really. It's set for 100 days, and just to reevaluate the priorities. I think more than anything, this order is sending a message. And the message that it's sending is, hey, Trump and the Trump administration had it wrong on immigration, which is true, all right? And so the Biden administration is sending a message that, hey, the Trump administration had it wrong on immigration. Immigrants are a contribution to our society and need to be recognized as such. And let's think about the issue, the immigration issue, from a logical, rational standpoint, so that we can be true to our own values as human beings, and so that we can, still at the same time ensure that our country is safe and things like that, national security, things like that. All right. So that's all I wanted to share today. A new executive order is out. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about this new administration. We're going to see what else comes our way. There is already other news. I'll create some other videos about some of the other stuff. But thank you so much for being with me here. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the notifications button so you can see some of the other videos that are coming out here. And thank you so much. I'm Otis Landerholm, Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. Thank you. Bye-bye.